Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the history, design, and value of famous coins from around the world. Today's video is all about a classic American coin that almost everyone has used, but very few truly understand from a collector's point of view. In this video, we are talking about the 1993 United States 1-cent coin with no mint mark, also known as the Lincoln penny. Stay with us till the end to discover its history, design details, and its market value in today's coin market. The 1-cent coin of 1993 was issued by the United States Mint and circulated widely across the United States of America. This coin belongs to the famous Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which began in 1959 and continued until 2008. The 1993 penny may look ordinary at first glance, but it carries historical importance and steady interest among coin collectors. Let's start with the background. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birth anniversary of Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person instead of a symbolic figure. By 1993, the Lincoln cent had already become one of the most recognizable coins in the world, representing American heritage, unity, and everyday commerce. Now let's talk about the mint mark. The 1993 1-cent coin with no mint mark means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins from Philadelphia traditionally do not carry a mint mark. In 1993, millions of these pennies were struck to meet everyday circulation demand, making them very common in daily use during that time. The obverse, or front side of the coin, features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The word liberty appears to the left of Lincoln's portrait, while the date 1993 is shown on the right. Above Lincoln's head, you will see the famous motto "In God We Trust." The portrait design used on this coin was created by Victor David Brenner and has remained one of the most iconic designs in American coinage history. The reverse, or backside, of the 1993 penny shows the Lincoln Memorial. At the top, the words United States of America are clearly visible. Just below that is the national motto E pluribus unum, which means out of many one. At the bottom of the coin, you will find the denomination 1 cent. Inside the Lincoln Memorial, if you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln seated in the center, a small but impressive detail. Now let's move to the composition and specifications. The 1993 1-cent coin is made primarily of zinc, with a thin outer layer of copper. Specifically, it contains 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. The coin weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. This change in composition began in 1982 to reduce production costs, as copper became more expensive. Because of its zinc core, proper storage is very important. If the copper plating becomes damaged, the zinc inside can corrode, reducing the coin's condition and value. Collectors often look for coins that still have their original red or bright copper appearance. Now let's talk about condition. A 1993 penny in good condition usually means it shows some signs of circulation, such as light wear, small scratches, or dullness in color, but all major details remain visible. Lincoln's facial features, the date, and the lettering should still be clear. The Lincoln Memorial lines on the reverse should also be mostly visible. In circulated condition, the 1993 no mint mark penny is considered a common coin. Because millions were produced, its value in worn condition is generally close to its face value. In today's market, a 1993 1-cent coin in good circulated condition is typically worth about 1 to 3 cents. However, the value can increase depending on condition. If the coin is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in everyday transactions and shows no wear, its value can range from 10 cents to 50 cents. Coins with strong red color, sharp details, and no damage are especially attractive to collectors. High-grade examples that are professionally graded can be worth even more. In mint state conditions such as MS-65 or higher, prices can range from $1 to $5 or more, depending on eye appeal and market demand. Coins with full original luster and no spots or corrosion are the most desirable. It is also worth mentioning error coins. While rare, some 1993 pennies may feature mint errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet issues. These error coins can be worth significantly more, sometimes reaching tens or even hundreds of dollars, depending on the type and severity of the error. So how do you know if your 1993 penny is worth keeping? First, check the condition. Look for shine, clear details, and minimal damage. Second, check for errors using a magnifying glass. Third, consider storing your coin properly in a coin holder or flip to prevent further wear or corrosion. In conclusion, the 1993 United States 1-cent coin with no mint mark may not make you rich, but it is an important piece of American numismatic history. It represents everyday life in the early 1990s and continues the legacy of the Lincoln Memorial Cent. Whether you are a beginner collector or just someone curious about old coins in your pocket, this penny is worth understanding and appreciating. Next coin. The 1999 1-cent coin with the D mint mark. This small copper-colored coin may look ordinary at first glance, but it carries history, symbolism, and collector interest that make it worth a closer look. The 1999 1-cent coin is part of the famous Lincoln Cent series, one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. The obverse of the coin features the right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design originally created by sculptor Victor David Brenner in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. By 1999, this portrait had already become one of the most recognized images in the world of numismatics. Just above Lincoln's head, you will see the national motto, "In God We Trust." To the left of his portrait is the word "Liberty," and to the right is the date 1999. Directly below the date is the small but important letter D, which tells us this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint played a major role in producing circulating coinage for the United States in the late 20th century. In 1999, millions of Lincoln cents were struck in Denver to meet everyday circulation needs. Because of this high mintage, the 1999 D penny is considered a common coin, but its value can still change depending on condition and collector demand. Turning to the reverse side, we see the Lincoln Memorial design, which was used from 1959 until 2008. The memorial honors Lincoln's legacy as a unifier of the nation. If you look closely, you can even spot a tiny seated statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. Around the edge are the inscriptions, United States of America, and E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. At the bottom is the denomination, 1 cent. In terms of metal composition, the 1999 D1 cent coin is made primarily of zinc, with a thin copper plating. This composition was introduced in 1982, replacing the older solid copper pennies. While it doesn't contain much intrinsic metal value, its worth comes from condition and collectability rather than melt value. Now let's talk about market value in today's coin market. In good circulated condition, a 1999 D Lincoln cent is generally worth its face value of 1 cent. However, coins described as good condition by collectors usually mean clear details, readable date and lettering, and minimal heavy damage. In this state, the coin may sell for about 2 to 5 cents if included in bulk lots or beginner collections. If the coin is in uncirculated condition, meaning it shows no wear and still has original mint luster, the value increases. An uncirculated 1999 D penny can be worth around 10 to 30 cents. Coins graded by professional grading services in higher mint state levels can sometimes sell for $1 to $3, especially if they have strong eye appeal. Coins are where things get exciting. A 1999 D penny with noticeable mint errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or major die cracks can be worth significantly more, sometimes ranging from $20 to over $100 depending on the rarity and severity of the error. For collectors, the 1999 D1 cent coin represents the final year of the 20th century, making it a popular date for date and mint collections. Many collectors enjoy assembling full Lincoln Memorial cent sets, and the 1999 D is an essential part of that story. To preserve your coin's value, always handle it by the edges, avoid cleaning it, and store it in a protective coin holder or flip. Cleaning a coin can actually reduce its value, even if it looks shinier afterward. In conclusion, the 1999 1-cent coin with the D mint mark may not make you rich overnight, but it is a meaningful piece of American numismatic history. It connects everyday life, national heritage, and the legacy of Abraham Lincoln in a simple yet powerful way. Sometimes, the smallest coins carry the biggest stories. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Keep checking your pocket change. You never know what piece of history you might find next.